Annika, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to flow. So let's begin on our mats. Just cross-legged. Whoa, that's a nice welcome. Mommy just sat down. The dog came flying through the doorway. I love you. Yeah, I do. Yes, I do. You're the best. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Allow the eyes to close and let that breath transform you into a different space. That vast, vast inner space inside you. Where we go to actually find ourselves, the self, deep down in there. Just allow the shoulders to be heavy, the hands to be heavy, and just take a few grounding breaths. Try to take that breath all the way down into the belly, drawing the belly button in as you exhale. Bringing that rib cage into the breath now, expanding the ribs as you inhale. And now bringing the heart. So breathe into that heart, expand it open. Soften, never close, just soften. And again, inhale, expand as wide as you can that big, beautiful heart of yours. Soften. Take a deep inhale, reach the hands above the head. And as you exhale, find child's pose, knees apart, big toes touch. Draw the chest, the heart, down to the ground, forehead on the ground. Arms reach overhead. Take a deep inhale and exhale, sink the hips back onto the heels. Take a deep inhale and thread the right hand underneath your left armpit. Turn the palm up, bring the right ear to the ground. Still breathing. Consciously, awareness. Slowly release back to center. Find your center. Next inhale, left hand underneath, right armpit, palm up. Really reach through so you can get the shoulder opened, left cheekbone down. Breathe. Return to center. Find your center. Your center, that space where you're always okay. Because you have you. Next inhale, come up onto all fours. Draw the hands underneath the shoulders. take the feet hip width apart, curl the toes under. Go through a few rounds of cat-cows. You drop the belly, tailbone tilts, take the nose up. Exhale, push the mat away, release the toes, press them into the mat, chin to chest, belly button draws up and in. Inhale, rounding. Exhale, arching up. Keeping the toes curled, walk the hands forward. A few giant lion's rolls. So draw the body forward on an inhale. Push the hips back. On an exhale, close your eyes, move the head, the hips, whatever you feel like. Try to make it sensual. Yoga's roots coming from the tantras, the tantrikas. It was a dance, a movement. Sensual. In the body, your yoga coming from you, your body, encouraging you to feel your body. Returning to neutral when you're ready, and slowly finding your way into your first down dog. So curl the toes under, maybe lift the knees to activate. Press the hips up and press the upper body back. Extending through the lumbar spine. Push the mat away. Head is heavy. Gazing at your belly button. Heels start to draw down towards the mat. If your legs are a little stiff, paddle out the heels. So you have and develop your downward dog routine every time you step onto your mat. Feeling into your body, giving it chance to get in the game. Now engage your breathing. Yoga, a practice of breath. Pranayama, life force giving breath. One of our 8 limbs of yoga, leading to samadhi, peace, bliss. I'll take some of that on a Monday morning. So let's get 1 out of the 8. Come high on the toes and slowly tiptoe. Stay high on the toes. Come on, maybe onto the tips of your fingers. Yeah. How does that feel? Toes to the top of the mat. Relax your head. Drop the heels. Shake the head a little side to side. Maybe hands making a shelf. Opposite elbows swaying a little side to side, bending into one knee, bending into the other knee. Re-engage your breathing, follow your breath, let it lead you. Just allowing the fingers to fall in front of the toes, knees can be soft. Try to straighten out your left leg and open out that left hand to the sky. So one leg bent, one leg straight. See what feels good. Figure it out. Maybe rotate the fingers, the wrist. Exhale, bring it down, other side. Reaching up, rotating open. Exhale, bring it down. Hands onto the shins, take a halfway lift. Pressing into the shins, drawing the shoulders back, tailbone back. Reaching forward with the crown of the head, and exhale, fold in. Look at your knees. Draw the chest in. And again, we'll do another inhale, lengthen. Gazing forward at the floor, exhale, fold in. Next inhale, way up as though you're gathering energy up around you into a little bubble. Inhaling, reaching up, palms touch. Reach up, exhale, draw those thumbs into the heart. Chin into chest, belly in, tailbone tucks. Find your center, breathe here. Take a deep inhale, reach up. Take hold of the right wrist, reach it up and over into a side bend. Inhale, come up to center, change sides. As you exhale, flow over to the other side. Pressing out with the hip, gazing up at the elbow, inhale, flowing through center, and open out to a back bend of your choice. What feels best for you? I'm going big this morning. Monday, open it up. Good. Inhale all the way up. Fold it down the center. Draw that energy down, down, down to the thighs. Halfway lift fingers in front of the toes this time. Palms down. We make our way through our first vinyasa. So we lower down, bottom of a push-up, shoulders over wrists. Hover, hover. You can drop to your knees. Inhale, sweep through, stay there. Lifting up, first mosquito of the day. Gaze over the left shoulder. Come back through center. Gaze over the right shoulder. Come back through center, maybe rolling onto one hip. Gazing over this time. All the way back. Come back through center. Back through center, curl the toes, hips high, down dog. 5 breaths for you to center and ground. Last breath, come high on the toes, bend the knees. Tiptoe to the top of the mat. Drop the heels. Inhale, open up to one side. Left hand all the way up. Bring it down. Right hand. With the inhale. Exhale, bring it down. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold it in. Come all the way up. I got it. Yes. It's not nice, but necessary. Find your center, thumbs to the heart. Straight away, we begin again. Right wrist, take it over, flowing now with the breath. Let it lead you. In your practice, in your life, you'll always calm down if you take a deep breath. Brings you to center. Inhale, take a back bend. Inhale, down the middle. Halfway lift. Flowing through your vinyasa. You can take the little side to side hips if you like. And make your way to down dog. 5 breaths. High on the toes, walk, step, float, top of your mat, halfway lift, and fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Palms down. Find your center. One last round. Take it alone. Anything you can remember, whatever you want to add. I'll see you in downward facing dog. So don't be afraid. Just follow your breath. I'll meet you in Tadasana, mountain pose. Breathing, another posture to find your center. Take a deep inhale, bend the knees, sink the hips, draw the fingers up. You're sitting in a chair pose. Tailbone's heavy. Relax the shoulders. On an exhale, open out to the left. One hand goes behind. Gaze over the shoulder. Draw that left hip forward a little. Inhale, come back to center. Reach up. Exhale, open out the other side. Draw that right hip forward. Inhale to center. Stay low. Exhale, fold in. Halfway lift, flowing through your vinyasa. Now, if you're just starting out, palms down. Take the feet back, find plank, but drop down to the knees. Draw the shoulders forward, lower down. Sweep the chest through. Draw the shoulders down, away from the ears. Look up. Tops of the toes press into your mat. Curl the toes. Come back to your knees. Take the hips high, down dog. You could always just step back to down dog as well. Just feel your way through. Now zip your toes together. Take a deep inhale. Good. Left leg high to the sky for me. Press back and curl the heel in. Just rotate the ankle for me. Take a deep inhale. Press that toe to the ceiling. Look forward. Exhale, bring it through in between the hands. Drop the back heel down. And when you're ready, rise up. Lift the arms up. Lift the sides of the body up. And sink the hips so the legs parallel with your mat. Take the gaze up to the fingers. Exhale, open out. Shoulders, hips to the side. Gaze over that front middle finger. It's called your warrior two. Breathe. Strong legs, reaching front to back. Flip the palm, reach forward. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Take the gaze up to the fingers. Maybe the hand wraps behind, finds the hip. Your choice. Windmill the hands down, right hand to the inside of the foot. Pick up the back heel. Open out to the left. Dragonfly twist. Bring the hand down, left foot back, flow through to down dog, however that looks for you. Zipping the toes together. Next inhale, right leg high to the sky. Curl the heel in, rotate the ankle, just open up that hip. Take an inhale, point the toe, look between the hands. Draw the foot through, in between the hands. Drop down to the back heel. When you're ready, press up, rise up. Dip into that front leg, drawing the hips down towards the ground. Take the gaze to the fingers and breathe. Exhale, open out to the side. I can't speak, open out. Dip in, gaze front middle finger. Just check your knee, draw it out to the left a little, that front knee. Flip the palm, reach, and reverse your warrior, dipping into that front leg a little deeper. Gaze to your fingers. Windmill the hands down, left hand to the inside of the foot, opening out to the right. Get that back heel off the ground. Flow through your vinyasa. So take your right foot back. Take 3 breaths in your down dog, home base, center, posture. Finding your way back to the top of the mat. Walk, step, maybe float the feet. Halfway lift. And fold. Bend the knees, sink the hips to finish. Chair pose. Stand tall, hands to heart, find your center. Take a breath. Feel that breath. You know what? Take another one because we can. We're alive. We woke up today. Bend the knees, sink the hips, chair pose. Open out to the left. So this time we'll begin to move a little more with the breath. One breath, one move. Inhale, center. Exhale, open out. Gaze back. Inhale, stay low, forward fold. Halfway lift, flowing through to down dog. Zipping the toes, left leg high to the sky. Curl the heel in, and if you want to flip your dog this time, flip your dog. So top leg comes over. You can sit down if you want, if you're just starting out. Lift our hips high. Mine's a little like a mangled dog because my wrist hurts today. Reach back. Bring the foot through. Drop the heel. Rise. Warrior number 1. Open out to 2. Flip the palm. Reverse your warrior. Rotate round, dragonfly twist. Vinyasa to down dog. From down dog, we zip the toes together. We take the right leg high to the sky. Curl in. I can flip it on this side. So flip over. You can stay up or you can drop down and spring up. Open out. Flip it back. Hand comes down. Kick the toe. Bring it through. Seal the heel. And rise. Noticing the heat building in the body now. Open out to 2. Reach, reverse. Windmill down, dragonfly twist. Take your vinyasa. Breathe. Let's take 2 more breaths. 5 total. Come high on the toes, bend the knees, walk, step, float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we fold. Bend the knees, sink the hips. Come on up. Find your center. Lock it in. Breaths. Take a deep inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold in. Take your peace fingers to bind your big toes. Just make sure you've got 2 fist distance in between the feet here. Take hold of the toes. Inhale, look out, lengthen. Exhale, fold in, lifting the hips, drawing the head in. So lifting the toes up. 5 breaths. You got 4 left. Take the elbows out to the side as you pull the toes up. Release the toes. Walk onto the palms of your hands. Toes come into the crease of your wrist. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. Look in. Lift up. 5 breaths. Bring the hands to the hips, and on an inhale, slowly rise up. Nice and slow because you might be dizzy. Exhale, ground down. Find your center. Inhale, sweep hands up. Exhale, fold in. We're going to flow through to downward facing dog. I'll meet you there. From down dog, zip the toes together. Now at any point you can take child's pose, find your breath, find your center, and then just join back in. No worries at all. Your practice, your body. Next inhale, left leg high to the sky. Let's bring that left knee across the body to the right elbow. Push up again through the hands. Inhale, kick it back. Right knee, right elbow. Draw the body forward. Kick it high. Bring it through in between the hands, but stay high on the back toe, rising up. Crescent lunge. Take the hands up, lift the sides of the body up and back. Dip in. Good. Open out. This time to the left. Gaze over the shoulder. Inhale, come back to center, lift up. Exhale, open out to the right. From here, drop the back hand onto the thigh. Back thigh, reach up and over. It's called wagon wheel. Maybe thumb and finger come together. Take an inhale, open out, warrior two. Dip in, gaze over that front middle finger. Breathe. Inhale, straighten the leg, raise the palms above the head, warrior dips for one. Dip down. Two. Dip down. Third one, take hold of that right wrist, draw it all the way up and back. Release that right hip there. Good, right elbow, right knee, extend over. Gaze to the fingers. Continue, move those fingers down in front of your right toes. Fire up into the front leg, float the back foot off, flex the leg and extend your right hand up. It's revolved half moon. Draw the right hand down, come into standing splits, draw the body in. And now we'll do what's called a curtsy squat. So you're going to curtsy. So draw that left knee behind the left calf and kind of dip down if you can, floating that back foot off the floor, kick high. We'll do two more. So curtsy, as though you're curtsying, kick high. One more. Open up and lower the back foot down. Take your vinyasa. Exhale, hips high, down dog. Breathe. Zipping the toes together. Just breathe. Next inhale, right leg high to the sky. Place it down, got mixed up, left leg high to the sky. Left knee, cross the body to that right elbow. Kick it high. Take it to the outside. Left elbow. Kick it high. Bring the foot in between the hands. Stay high on the back toe. Come on up. Reach up. And dip down. Good. Open out to the right. Take the gaze over the shoulder. So hot in here. Forgot the air conditioner. Inhale high. Kind of like being in a hot, sweaty class in India. Gaze over the shoulder. Drop the back hand to the thigh, reach up and over. Revolved wagon wheel, revolved twist. Good. Release to warrior two. Drop the back heel. Extend the hands. Dip in. Gaze to front middle finger. Straighten the leg. Palms touch. Inhale. Dip down. Exhale. And again. This time as palms touch, take that left hand, draw it all the way back. Both legs are straight. Sky archer like you're drawing on a bow and arrow. Release, elbow to knee. Soften into that front leg. Draw the hand up and over. Think a long line of energy, fingertips to the outside edge of the foot. Continue the movement. Drop those fingers 6 inches in front of your left toes. Fire up. Kick the back leg up. Flex it. And when you're ready, left hand revolves open. Lots of revolving, twisting, moving today. Getting flexibility in our body and in our minds, how we look at things, how we look at our lives now. Drop the back foot. Take your Vinyasa. Hips high, 5 breaths. Zip the toes together. And when you're ready, left leg. High to the sky. Knee to opposite elbow. Kick it high. Knee to outside elbow. Kick it high. Draw the foot through. Drop the back heel, come on up. Warrior. Not warrior. Crescent lunge. We're going backwards. I'm starting to think, which is not good. Open out. If you think, you lose your connection with the body. Inhale, center. Exhale, open out. Drop the back hand. Reach up and back. Drop the foot, find warrior two. Dip up. Dip in. Reach up. Dip in. Reach up, grab the wrist, draw it back. Elbow to knee, extend. Keep the hand moving till it touches the floor. Float, fly, revolved half moon. Drop the hand, let's curtsy dip. Let's curtsy for 3, 2, we're going to add on now. 1, step the foot back, open out to the side, take 5-star, take a back bend. Clasp the hands together, draw them down beneath the tailbone, shoulders. Gaze up, exhale, fold in, draw those hands overhead. So a couple more shapes. Release the hands down to the floor, underneath the crown of the head. Draw the hips down over the right foot. Straighten the left, rotate the toes up. It's called Skandasana. Maybe hands float up. Find your balance. My heels are off because my Achilles are tight, but maybe your heel pushes into the ground. Transfer back to the front leg. Rotate externally. That straight leg. Maybe find your center here. Balance. One more time to the back. Good. Bring the hands round. Rotate to the back of your mat. Step the back foot in. Toes point the same direction. You're coming into pyramid pose. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Hamstrings are getting a nice stretch here. Good. Take your vinyasa. Meet you in down dog. Now you're facing the back of your mat. Mine's sliding all over the place. 5 breaths. Zip the toes together. Next inhale, right leg high to the sky. Knee to opposite elbow. Kick it high. Knee to the outside, same elbow. Inhale. Kick it high. Look between the hands, stay high on the back toe. Rise up. Find your balance in your crescent lunge. Back heel is off the ground. Open out to the left. Adjust your balance. Gaze over. Inhale. Exhale. Drop that back hand to the thigh. Reach up and over. Revolved twist. Drop the back heel. Windmill the hands. Warrior 2. Inhale. Palms touch above the head. Exhale, dip in. Inhale. Dip in. Inhale, take the wrist, draw it up and all the way over, lengthening down the side. Good. Elbow to knee, extend up and across. Reach, reach, continue the hand down in front of the toes, float, fly, lift up. Bring the hand down, 3 curtsy squats. We dip down, we kick up, we kick down, we kick up. 1 more. This time taking the foot out to the side, 5-star. Rise up, open out. Take a back bend. Bring the palms together. Take another back bend, inhale. Exhale, fold in. Crown of head to the floor. Lift the hands. Take 3 breaths here. Release the hands slowly underneath the head. Walk the fingers over to the front foot. Dipping down, Skandasana. Right leg straight, rotating open, maybe hands to heart. Find your center. Transfer to the other foot. You can walk the hands or you can stay low and power through the quads. One more time. Sound effects are allowed. Release the hands, rotate round back to the front. Step the back foot in about 2 feet. Toes point the same way. Take an inhale. And an exhale, fold into that leg. Step the back foot in to join the left. Bend the knees and draw the heels down to the bum. Good. Stay high up on the toes. Try to bring the hands up to heart. Find your center. See if you can slowly rise up on the toes to kind of chair pose. Reach the hands up. Can you take a little twist out to the left? Squeezing the knees together for stability. Maybe take the gaze up to the ceiling. Inhale back to center. Exhale, rotate. Pressing the knees in, pressing the palms down, taking the gaze up. Inhale back to center. Slowly, slowly begin to lower. Stay on the toes. Roll onto your knees. Release the tops of the toes. Good. Walk the hands back all the way. See if you can press. I'm going to use a block here with my wrist. See if, I want to make sure you can still see. press into the palms, float the knees. You're pressing into the tops of the toes. Can you see that? I'm going to stay up on my fingers. Breathe. Just using a little fire. Slowly lower. Bring the heels round in front of you. Extend the legs long. Whew, tired. Take a deep inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold in. Take the peace fingers, bind the big toe. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Now just release the hands down by the ankles, palms face up. Soften the elbows, soften the fingers, and fold. Just surrender, just release. Slowly release. Draw the heels in, hands behind. Just take a few windshield wipers left to right. Inhale through center, exhale other side. Inhale through center. Next time you're over to the right, come all the way onto the knees. You can face the side of your mat if you like, or just come back up here. If you have a block, you can use your block in this one. It's called Virasana Heroes. I want to work on the knees, the quads. So take your heels to the outside of your hips. Toes are pointing back. Just make sure toes are not splaying out. You can take the hands behind, and this may be enough for you. I'm going to walk a little farther forward. So I've had a knee surgery, so I'm mindful of my knees, right? I'm working with my body, what it can give. So I just lean back. You may be able to come back down onto the elbows. My giving point is about here. So I work with that. I'm just going to find a position where I can feel the tops of my knees, the quads, everything just lengthening. I'm applying tension there. Can take my head back, maybe wiggle the jaw, open out the throat. Release any stuck energy, any words that need to be said, any sounds. Yeah, that's how it goes. You're just releasing energy. Slowly begin to make your way out. Release the block and just find child's pose. Palms back this time. Find your center. Slowly rise, find your way onto your bum once more, and lower all the way down onto your back. Hug the knees in, rock a little left to right, right to left. Drawing the feet down to your mat, soles of the feet together, allow the knees to fall apart into Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined, butterfly, maybe left hand onto the heart, right hand onto the belly. And breathe. Slowly drawing the knees together, extending the hands out to the side. Take a deep inhale. And draw the knees over to the right. Take the gaze over the opposite shoulder. Inhaling and drawing the knees through center, allow them to fall other side. Come back through center and slowly draw the feet down to final resting shape. Take a deep inhale and a soft exhale. Just bringing a little movement into the fingers. Into the toes. And when you're ready, a good morning stretch. Feeling the fingers, feeling the toes. Draw the knees in and find your way onto your side. And when you're ready, you can softly allow the eyes to open. Take a deep inhale. Taking a breath in and pressing yourself up. Cross-legged, seated position to seal in our practice today. Hands come into heart. Bowing the head down. Taking a breath in. And an exhale out. Sending all this energy out to anybody that needs it today and always. Namaste. Thank you, thank you.